Coach will open up the comment. Raise your hand. Keep them up for me for a second.
How are we doing today? Well, I was really pleased with early start. Guys coming out of the box, and we scored the first 4 times we had the ball in the game. I think the defense played well early in the game, and got them stopped. I'd say the only negative is we didn't finish the first half very well. We had a couple 3-and-outs on offense, let them go 2 minutes to score. But we cut down on the penalties today. I thought we executed a lot better. The defense saw a lot of stuff that they had to adjust to in the game, and I thought did a fairly good job of that. We got to play a lot of players. It's good that we came out in the second half after they scored right before the half and sort of reestablished the tempo of the game by coming out and scoring first drive. And so there's a lot of good things in the game, but like always, I'm sure when we look at the film, every player should look at it like, what could I do better? What are my vulnerabilities? What are people down the road going to see that I need to correct? And that's what we'll kind of go to work on. But I was glad that we got to play a lot of players today, and we're just got to keep focusing on improving. And but there's a lot of reasons that the players could have not played well today, and I was really pleased with the fact that they were ready to play and got after it and tried to sort of build on the identity that we're trying to build, as a team.
Coach will start on the left side with Brett.
Overall impressions of the run game today?
The what?
Run game. The run game. How'd you run the ball?
I thought we ran okay. We had a lot of positive runs. We had a few negative runs, but they do a lot of stunning up inside. I thought the offensive line did a really good job of getting hat on hat. And I thought we had a lot of really positive, effective runs. I thought Najee, really sort of rolled it up in there, ran with a lot of toughness, and B-Rob did as well. So I thought it was better today.
Go back on that side, Charlie.
Do you have an injury update on DJ Dale and Will Reichert?
Will Reichert has a pulled hip flexor, which as a kicker may be difficult for him to manage. He did it on the kick that he sort of kicked the tee instead of the ball, which he may be questionable for this game. DJ Dale, I think is going to be okay. He had a little, like patella tendon, strain, but Doc thinks he may be okay. Hopefully we get, some guys back for this game. We'll just have to make day-to-day decisions during the course of the week as to how much they can practice.
Come back over here. Yeah, yes, we'll go back over there.
Last week you said you wanted to see the defense help itself out a little bit. Today they were really good on third down. I know you guys always strive for that, but is it just a matter of execution?
Yeah, and I think the plays that they made on us today were things that we didn't execute well. The wheel route that they hit right before the half that set up the score, and the penalty added on to that gave them the ball in the red zone. And it's, somebody has the guy man-to-man, you got to play him. It's a throwback boot. I think that we played better today. I think we were simpler in terms of the plan and the adjustments that we wanted to make in the game, which I think helped the young players especially. But I thought the players did a pretty good job of adjusting to a lot of stuff, and some stuff that we did not practice.
Go in the middle here with James.
Kind of along those same lines, was wondering specifically what you saw out of Christian Harris after you made a switch there against South Carolina last week. Looked like you made a couple nice plays in the backfield today.
Yeah, well, we didn't really make a switch. We just, just because somebody else goes in the game doesn't mean we're making a switch. It means maybe we want to look at the other guy and give him an opportunity to play. So, we got confidence in Christian Harris. I thought he played better today. He just played in nickel. We played a lot of dime today when they were 4 wideouts. Part of the reason for that is so it minimizes what he has to prepare for and what he has to do in a game. So, I thought he did a much better job today.
Go in the back with Edwin.
Coach, do you have an update on Terrell Lewis?
Terrell hyperextended his knee in the last game. You know, so, you know, it's a strategic decision that needed to get made relative to if they do a procedure that sort of helps the healing process now or wait until the bye week. So, you know, we always are going to do things relative to what's in the best interest for the player. We kind of left it up to Terrell. He wanted to do it, try to get well as soon as possible. So I would think by next Tuesday, we're hopeful that he'll be able to, you know, be back in the swing of things and, you know, doing things the right way, you know, and being able to play next week. But it's always going to be day to day in terms of, you know, how he responds to the treatment.
Unless we got another one, we'll finish up here in the front. Sir? No, we don't have any more? Nothing else, Coach? That's all we got today.
All right, thanks.